All right. Test the conjecture. A polygon with 4 congruent sides is a square. With several more examples, or find a counterexample to disprove the conjecture. So, what this is asking, this could be true, it could be false. If it's true, give us some things that are true. All right. Usually things that are true have millions and millions of things that are true. So just pick out a few. Like here's a few things that's true in these cases. If you can find even one where it's not true, I need that one as your counterexample. So again, first of all, determine true or false. If you determine true, simply it's true, and here's some demonstrations of it. If it's false because of this one thing. So this says a polygon with 4 congruent sides is a square. Okay, first off, how many sides does a square have? 4. Are they congruent? Congruent means the same length.
Yeah.
All right. So a few puzzle looks there. Congruent means same length. So a polygon, 4-sided, or any figure, right, with sides, right, with 4 congruent sides. So polygon with 4 congruent sides is a square, right? So we know for a fact that a square has 4 congruent sides. So if they said a square has 4 congruent sides, obviously true. Draw some squares, you're good to go. This says any polygon. It doesn't say a 4-sided polygon, right? So I could demonstrate it this way. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And let's go here 5. Is that a polygon?
Yeah.
If I go like that, are 4 of the sides congruent?
Yeah.
Is that a square? No. All right, so all you have to do is show congruent, like you can mark congruent sides, right? This polygon exists, maybe it wasn't drawn perfectly, but there's a pentagon with all 4 sides here being exactly the same length, and then you draw this 5th side that isn't. You have polygon, 4 congruent side, not a square. There's your counterexample. You could also go with a rhombus if you want to go more quadrilateral shape. A rhombus, if you don't know, is a quadrilateral, looks like a parallelogram. That looks more like a parallelogram. I'm going to have you use your imagination right now. The figure's never drawn to scale. I'm going to say that this side and this side and this side and this side are all the same length, even though they don't look like they are. Just use your imagination. We're going to say that those 4 sides are the same because it's marked that way. In geometric figures, figures are not drawn to scale. If they're marked congruent, you have to assume they're congruent. All right? But a square has 4 right angles in it. This has no right angles, so this is not a square. This is actually a rhombus, the way I've got it marked up here. So that's a counterexample, that's a counterexample. Both of them fit the criteria. A polygon with 4 congruent sides. Polygon with 4 congruent sides, polygon with 4 congruent sides. Is a square, is not happening in those cases. So this will be a false conjecture, and there's a counterexample, or either one. So that's what I want to see on your paper on a problem like that. Testing a conjecture, true or false, and then if it's true, give me 3 examples why it's true. If it's false, give me 1 counterexample.